Hi there, my name is Jessica Schmidt and I am a researcher with the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. And today I am in beautiful sunny Belize and I'm going to be showing you how to find spiderwebs in the field and how to tell the difference between the types of spiderwebs. The first technique that I use when I'm looking for spiders out in the field is the spray bottle technique. I fill my spray bottle with just 100% water, nothing added to it, and all I do is spray it around. And what happens is the little water droplets will catch on the spider webs and then make them more visible to the naked eye. So let's try this on a spider web. And now we can see that the spider web is absolutely covered in these little drops of water from our spray bottle. So this technique is making the webs much more visible for us. So when we're out there looking for spider webs, we can see them. The second technique that I like to use to look for spiders is the flashlight. You can just shine the flashlight on the vegetation or the tree trunks like this, and it illuminates everything, so the silk will stand out even in shady habitats. Here we can see a flashlight shining on a web, and we can see that it illuminates all the little bits of silk, so it's much more visible than it would be otherwise. And these two techniques can actually be paired, and they work really great together. This here is a cobweb under a covered area, which was very hard to see just with the naked eye. But spraying it with water and then shining a flashlight on it, you can see how all those little drops of water just shine, even though this is in a dark area. All right, now that we're able to find the spider webs, let's learn about what kinds of spider webs there are and where to find them. There are two main spider web geometries. We have two-dimensional orb webs and three-dimensional tangle or sheet tangle webs. Two-dimensional webs are flat and tend to have a spiral pattern of silk. 3D webs can be cone-shaped, pyramid-shaped, bowl-shaped, dome-shaped, or even globe-shaped, sometimes with capture lines extending above or below the bulk of the web. The key is that 2D orb webs only have length and height dimensions, whereas 3D webs have length, height, and depth dimensions. In 2D webs, spiders tend to be found exposed in the center of the web, whereas for 3D webs, spiders are often found hiding beneath the basket or dome shape, or even within the mass of tangled silken threads, shielded from predators and the elements. Orb webs love big open spaces in sunny areas where lots of aerial prey will be coming through. So flies and mosquitoes and other things will get stuck in the web. So this would be a great location that I would look for orb webs. We have these trees here, all these different posts that they could use to secure their capture lines to, and all of this clutter here, which is great because they need some vegetation to be able to attach their web to. As I mentioned before, we have two main types of three-dimensional webs. We have our tangle webs and our sheet and tangle webs. And those like very similar habitats. So this here to me looks like some great habitat for three-dimensional builders. Our tangles can live between leaves here. So for example, between there or there, any of these little gaps between leaves are perfect. And sheet and tangles would have similar spots except in bigger areas, like maybe here or here. Tree trunks are also a great place to find our three-dimensional webs. So sometimes you can find three-dimensional webs in the crooks between branches and the tree trunk, and sometimes you can find it at the base of roots or along in all these little gaps between vegetation and the tree trunk. Thank you for watching my video, and happy spider hunting!